Hey guys, welcome to my camera equipment and reviews page, and today we will be reviewing the Manfrotto MVM500A. This is one of the best monopods out there in terms of price for these three reasons. The easy plate and locking mechanism, the dual fluid heads, the video stand, and also I will be going over some downsides today. This plate is really easy to release. There's a screw in the side. Essentially, with that paired is a locking system with a lock itself. So basically, once you lock your camera in there, there's extra tightening that this fluid head gives you for complete security. In terms of cameras, I've had 3 to 5 pounds, and I've never had a problem with weight or any issues of security. I think that this locking system is one of the most secure that I've seen from a Manfrotto monopod for its video capability. Next is the dual fluid heads. There's one fluid head at the top, and there's one fluid head at the base near the video stand. The fluid head at the top is really high tech because it is loaded with a spring essentially. But there is a downside to this top fluid head for these reasons. The top fluid head only tilts, it only goes up and down because the second fluid head at the base of the stand can pan and go side to side. So when you need to do a camera mode, it's the base turning on top of your tilting fluid head. Now, only when the fluid head tilts, when I first thought that, I didn't like that. I attached other fluid heads. It didn't really work. You need this fluid head with this stand. Now that it only tilts, that seems like a downside, but they added an extra little feature into this fluid head. It seems like a spring. So I've noticed that usually when I'm very high or the lens is pointed straight up, it has a weighted system to bring the camera straight down for whatever cinematic camera move that you'll need. It really does tilt well because of this secondary feature. And as for the other base fluid head, the second fluid head, it's really smooth. There's a series of screws at the base of the video stand where you can tighten or loosen depending on what friction you would like for panning your camera. Now, with the screws in mind, those are attached to the video stand. Video stand has a diameter of 8 inches. It sits on 3 legs, and I would say, let's say in the circle of the 3 legs, it has a diameter of 8 inches. It's quite large to hold up whatever you have attached to the top of your monopod. Basically, it's large enough that you could place your camera down and it would stand straight up. It is that strong, however, I would not recommend because, you know, things do fall. So with that, we come to our downsides. When you need to adjust the height of this monopod, it's key to have a twist lock rather than a snap lock. However, with the 500A and the price that it is, it has snap locks. In the past, I've had issues with that where I'll extend it too far, or the snap lock will wear out, or the hinge loses its tightness. But overall, I think that this is the only downside to this monopod, because after a while you may have to retighten your snap lock screws. However, if you just have a smaller screwdriver set, it is completely possible to do maintenance on this thing. Now, with maintenance comes the price. It sits now at $200, which I think is reasonable for this monopod, with all the features that come in, given the dual fluid heads, the spring dealing with tilts, and the easy release plate on top of the locking mechanism. I think that this is completely fair for what they are asking. That's it for this week, guys. Again, this is the Manfrotto MVM500A. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video.